Cutting to a certain depth of cork oak, the bark is removed off the tree for collection. Every year from mid-May to mid-August, well-trained seasonal harvesters come here to collect fresh cork bark without damaging the tree.
The cork can only be harvested from 9 to 9 years, and you know that's the right time to harvest because of the number. The number that they are painting now is the number 2. It's because it's the last number of 2012. And so this area will be harvested again in 2021, so 9 years from now. These are young plants for here.
Virgin cork is the cork bark stripped off a 20-year-old cork oak. But the strips on the bark are too deep to produce quality stoppers. It is not until the third extraction, around 38 years old, that the tree bark is ready for producing stoppers. And the height of cork bark that can be harvested is determined by the diameter of the tree.
The cork tree is a protected tree in Portugal, and all the management that you do, the first time that you harvest, how high you go, the number you paint, all of these rules are legislated rules. And so you can go, after the third time that you harvest the tree, you can go 3 times higher in terms of height. So imagine that we measure this tree, the perimeter, and it has 1 meter of perimeter. So you can go 3 meters in height.
Cork oaks live for about 150 to 200 years in average, which means it can be harvested about 15 times in its lifetime. After harvest, piles of corkwood are then transported to be stabilised. Several steps must be taken before going into the punching procedure. First, planks are placed on concrete for a minimum of 6 months, and then a cork boiler is used for sterilisation and flattening.
And now we're going to start to separate the wood, okay? Now we know what we want to do. We want to make corks with it, but we need to know exactly what sort of corks can we do. Okay, so for that, first step, very, very important, check the quality. Okay? And this is what these guys are doing. From the outside, you don't know really what quality is, but now, when he takes a little bit, now you can see. Okay? And with this, he looks at the wood and he decides if it has flaws, if we can use it, or where we can use it.
It requires years of experience to visually classify the quality. Therefore, most of the workers have been working here since young.
And bueno, you took by taste. His parents used to do this, and his granddad, okay? So they need, this is very, very skilled. I couldn't do this.
Different piles represent different qualities.
Yeah, it says floor. It's one of the best qualities. Look, hardly any pores. Okay? Look at the thickness. You could do great corks with this, and not many pores, so they will look great visually.
High quality corkwood is then delivered to the factory in the north of Portugal for wine closure manufacture, and then exported to the rest of Europe. In the past, the residue of corkwood was mainly used for flooring, but nowadays, with design and innovation, corkwood in eco-fashion industry has become a trend.
Mainly people like the natural color. They want to use something that protects the environment, that they can show that you're wearing something different. They are really focused on that.
Portugal is no doubt the leading country in the cork industry, producing over 50% of the world cork production. Having been recycled and reused, Cork has complied with the motto, "Nothing is wasted, everything is transformed."